Hi there, I'm Emily Muhlstein with the Gulf of Mexico Fishery Management Council, and I'm here to explain a framework action for the coastal migratory pelagic fishery that considers making modifications to commercial permit restrictions for king and Spanish mackerel. So let's start with a brief history. Currently, a recreational bag limit of king or Spanish mackerel may not be fished for or retained aboard a vessel that has federal commercial permit for king or Spanish mackerel when the applicable commercial season is closed. There's one exception, that duly permitted vessels, so that's vessels that have a valid charter headboat pelagic permit and also commercial pelagic permits, may retain king or Spanish mackerel during the closed commercial season as long as the vessel is operating as a for-hire vessel. So this regulation that stops commercial vessels from harvesting mackerel recreationally when the season closed was originally deemed necessary when the Gulf king mackerel was thought to be overfished. And just to be clear, these types of restrictions only apply in this mackerel fishery. They don't apply in refish or any of the other commercial permits. The Council has decided to work on this framework action to eliminate some of the permit restrictions that are unique to vessels that have commercial king and Spanish mackerel permits. This may standardize vessel permit restrictions, remove some recreational fishing restrictions, and potentially reduce regulatory discards. So there's only one action in this amendment, and it is to modify the federal commercial king and Spanish mackerel permit restrictions. The first alternative is the no action alternative. So people aboard a vessel with a federal commercial permit for king and Spanish mackerel would not be allowed to fish for or retain the recreational bag limit if commercial harvest for the species is closed, except when that vessel also holds that applicable federal for-hire permit and the vessel is operating as a for-hire vessel. So that's the no action alternative, alternative 1. Alternative 2 is a preferred alternative. That would remove the restriction on fishing for or retaining the recreational bag limit of king mackerel on a vessel with a federal commercial permit for king mackerel when a vessel is on a recreational trip and commercial harvest of king mackerel in that zone is closed. Alternative 3 is also a council preferred alternative, and that would remove the restriction on retaining the recreational bag limit of Spanish mackerel on a vessel with a federal commercial permit for Spanish mackerel that is fishing recreationally when the Spanish mackerel commercial season is closed. The Council plans to take final action on this in October. We would really like to hear your comments before doing so. So please go ahead and read the full document and definitely send us your comments by clicking this link below, or you can email us at gulfcouncil@gulfcouncil.org. Thank you so much for taking the time to listen and to send us your thoughts.